what else do we have?
Well,
I think that's pretty much it.
That's it for films. Do you want to talk about TV a little bit?
Yeah, one big shame. One big shame was Battlestar coming to an end. That wasn't so much of a...
I've still only watched like 2 episodes of Battlestar Galactica, so...
It kind of got a bit pretentious towards the last 6 episodes, but you know, it was a good 4 years. They did very well by saying, no, this is where we're ending it. And it came to a nice, fucking awesome conclusion.
Well, I'll take your word for it and maybe check it out sometime.
Yeah, I look forward to watching Caprica, the sequel, which was launched this year. What we just finished watching was the absolutely superb, and damn you Fox yet again mentioning...
Curse you Fox!
We'll get him someday, boys. We'll
Yes.
get him. Was Dollhouse, which I thought was absolutely fantastic. Dushku wasn't so fantastic.
She's alright.
But the supporting cast really made it.
Yeah.
Boyd, what the fuck?
No, don't give anything away.
Yeah, but you will go, Boyd, what the fuck?
But yeah, it's... See, I said this to you already when we were watching it earlier. My problem with Dollhouse is that the second half of the second series was incredibly rushed. And that's because it was a show that was supposed to run for several years. Things were supposed to be revealed, you know, series by series. You're supposed
and they did
to
a season in an episode.
Yeah,
Basically.
they did basically the last few episodes. Each episode was one season by itself.
Yeah.
Like, they did the super soldier thing in one episode, and then it disappeared again. And then they did the everyone gets betrayed thing, and then that went away. And then they did this thing, and then that... You know, it's just, they obviously had a list of, like, what's going to happen in the next few years, and they went, shit, we have to do all of these things in 3 episodes.
Yeah, I'm actually getting pissed off, because there will, at some point, be a point where I just go, that show looks really cool, I might check it out. Oh, wait a second, Fox are putting it on Friday nights in America. I better
That one
Yeah,
last 5 episodes.
Yeah, I mean, Dollhouse was superbly done. It wasn't a great concept. I was kind of shaky about it, but it's just...
To be honest, I've heard a lot of people hating on it, and I don't know why. It's great.
I can understand if you're hating on it, if you've only seen the first 5 episodes.
Yeah, the first 5 episodes are sort of meh, but then when you get past like episode 5 of series 1, suddenly it's really good.
It just kicks in. It's really solid.
Okay, let's keep this moving. Something that I discovered this year, which has, you know, obviously been on for a while, but I only discovered it this year, so I'm going to talk about it, is True Blood.
True Blood was fucking fantastic.
It's amazing, and it's such a perfect antidote for anyone who, like us, hates Twilight. Everything that Twilight should have been.
Yeah.
You know, all of the...
Although I would say, and this is very hard from a heterosexual male point of view, but even I thought there was a tiny bit too much sex there. Just a tiny bit. I mean, there's only so many groups of characters that can be fucking at any one point.
Yeah,
but
I mean, that's part of the style of the show, really. You know, it's all about the sort of the deep south, you know, and everything's hot and sweaty, and everyone likes to get down to the rompy pumpy. But I did like that.
Rompy pumpy.
that sort of last part of the second series.
Yeah,
where the fact that everyone is having sex all the time actually becomes a major plot point.
Yeah.
Okay, another major TV event that I would like to talk about this year. 2009, well last year, sorry. 2009 was the first year that officially Lost was better than Heroes. And I think the thing with Lost is that they were given a limit on the number of series they were doing. Yeah. So somewhere in Series 2 and Series 3, they didn't know how many more series they were going to do, so they were padding everything out. And you could really tell there were a lot of episodes in those 2 series that just nothing happened. Then in Series 4, they announced that they were only going to go up to Series 6. And suddenly, everything started to take off. And then Series 5 came along, that was the one that aired last year, and it was just brilliant. And they really amped up the sci-fi aspect of the show as well. It got into time travel and all sorts of crazy shit going on. It was amazing. And Heroes just kind of stagnated and circled the drain for a while.
Heroes had the problem of having a fantastic first season.
And then
which just nothing,
lived up to it.
Yeah, and just nothing, I don't think...
Well, I'll tell you what pissed me off so much about Heroes is the fact that they kept you know, they created so many great characters like Hero and Sylar and, you know, all these amazingly superpowered characters, and then they showed like the future, the inevitable future where superheroes come out and where everything goes to shit. But then they keep coming up with excuses not to go down that route. They keep wiping Sylar's memory and they keep taking away his powers.
Too many characters are fucking beyond death now. I mean, no one can die in that show, I swear.
Yeah. In series 1, they showed a fight in the future between Peter Petrelli and Sylar. And it's like, oh, big, amazing showdown. And they sort of, you glimpse it, you never really see it. But you forgive that because you think, okay, well, in another series in the future, they're going to build up to that.
Yeah.
Yeah? They never did! I've stopped caring.
Feeling better now?
Yeah, I'm feeling better for that, sorry. I just had to get that rant out there. But Lost, you know, don't bother watching series 2 and 3 if you kind of gave up in the beginning because there's so much padding there. But give 4 and 5 a chance because they are really good. One more thing that I want to bring up is...
I know what you're going to say.
Family Guy?
Oh no, I have one, but I'll bring that up in a second.
Okay, we'll bring that up.
You want to talk about.
But Family Guy did their what is it? Empire Strikes Back episode.
Yeah, something dark side,
which was just genius.
The animation in it is fantastic. The loyalty to which it pays to the Star Wars
That's true,
stuff
yeah.
is absolutely beautiful, and you know, there was a lot of love coming from that bit.
And I just love the way that they infuse the, you know, Family Guy humour into Star Wars, and that dig when you watch it right at the beginning in the opening text call, they have a good dig at Fox.
Yeah.
Where they just
the elephant
they just waste about $50,000 of Fox's money just to make a point.
Do you reckon it cost that much?
Maybe, I don't know. I hope so.
Yeah.
I really hope that it did.
Brilliant.
And
also, it puts to right a problem that I've always had with The Empire Strikes Back, and that's that fucking cave sequence.
Yeah.
It's like, here's a scene which makes no sense whatsoever. And it's like, thank you. And no one says it.
Yeah.
Like, everyone knows it.
Who are you? Well, I'm not Yoda. Okay, I'm Yoda.
My big problem with Blue Harvest was the fact that they tried to keep it on the safe side for the humour for the most part. They really did.
With this one, they go all out. Alright, what's that other thing you want to talk about? Oh, of course!
I thought the last 4 specials were fucking fantastic. The Waters of Mars got to nice, dark, kind of like, whoa, everyone's dying, killing themselves. That's fucked up. The End of Time was a good send-off.
Have we actually mentioned what we're talking about, by the way?
Doctor Who.
Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, we're talking about Doctor Who.
Oh yeah, we're talking about Doctor Who.
Because not all of Doctor Who is in the UK, so... Doctor Who. If you haven't watched it yet, watch it. Anyway, I really enjoyed it. I liked all the specials, but the last 10 or 20 minutes of the last one did get a bit overly sappy.
Yeah, it was
and that's one thing
all over again.
That's one problem that I've had with a lot of Russell T Davies Doctor Who
He
stuff.
does like filleting himself.
Yeah.
I don't want to see Billy Piper again.
But
this is me off.
But
why you know, they had sound so loud? Could you fuck off?
But overall, very positive, and very much looking forward to the new Doctor. Even though
I do like the look of him actually.
Yeah,
he's got that classic. That guy looks really young, but really insanely old at the same time thing going on.
Yes.
Even though someone needs to give him a haircut.
So, have we talked about everything that we wanted to say for 2009?
Pretty much.
Oh, before we go, I would like to give a little shout out for my friend Max, who is doing a university radio show which you can listen to on the internet. Possibly,
link appearing there.
Yeah, link appearing right there to the Facebook group. So join the Facebook group and then find the link to the radio. So my tape just ran out.
We are encountering a slight technical fault.
Yes.
We'll be back with you in a second.
I'm just going to finish what I was saying. So check out my friend's radio show. There's a Facebook group. There's the link. And it's on every Wednesday. It's really good. Next time on Retrorific,
we encounter 2010 in a rather weird way.
Yes.
I'd say it's the best way of saying it.
The little-known sequel to the film 2001 by Stanley Kubrick. The film 2010.
Or 2010 if you want to be subversive.
By some guy. I've completely forgotten who it's by. But anyway, it's a pretty good film, and we're going to review it next time.
So go on it hardcore style, guys, and don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.